is this going to be a video? Okay, so Hunger Games. We all know the drill. And this is just like MotoGP. I did the Formula 1 as well, which was uploaded last Wednesday. And yeah, I basically did all the 2023 drivers together with 4 other drivers, which were replacement drivers. And right here we basically have all the drivers for this year, including some of the old legends. So yeah, I'm gonna go over all of them, and I'm gonna say their team names as well. I hope I can get all of them correct, and I think I might have been stung by a mosquito. It's kind of itchy. It's really itchy. Anyway, so District 1 we have Ducati, Factory Ducati. So basically, Minza wins to Ducati. Doorbell went. One sec, guys. Doorbell went. I'm gonna be back in a sec. That wasn't my dog's food, and I'm stuck on the door. So basically, my dog's food just came in. So yeah, once again, we have the Ducati drivers here. Lenovo Ducati, I believe. And it is the reigning world champion Francesco Bagnaia and Enea Bastianini. Then District 2. We have Pramac Ducati, oh, I'm out of breath again. Johan Zarco and Jorge Martin. Me and my sister have a thing with shouting Martin very weirdly. We go, Martin! I got it from a YouTuber named Martin. Yeah. Moving on. District 3 we have Monet, spelled with double U. Monet Ducati with Luca Marini and Marco Bezzecchi. Luca Marini is Valentino Rossi's half-brother. So yeah. Then we have Aprilia with Maverick Vinales and Aleix Espargaro. Then we have Yamaha, Monster Yamaha, with my favorite driver, Fabio Quartararo and Franco Morbidelli. Then we have, oh god, need to load up the app. Help me. Need to load up the app. I forgot what the teams were. Help me. Riders. Okay, what was it? RNF MotoGP team is actually the second team of Aprilia. Yeah, it really is. And in there we have Raul Fernandez and Miguel Oliveira. Then we have LCR Honda, and I believe, yeah, Alex Rins is the same. So we have Takaki Nakagami and Alex Rins. Then we have District 8, which is Brad Binder and Jack Miller, and they are KTM, Red Bull KTM. Then District 9 we have Juan Mir and Marc Marquez, the only guy with more titles, or the second guy with more titles than Lewis Hamilton, because Marc Marquez got 8 and Valentino Rossi got 9. Yeah. Then we have the new team, which is not in here, it is right here. It is Gas Factory Racing Tech 3 with Augusto Fernandez and Paul Espargaro. Then we have District 11, which is the final team. That is Gresini Racing with Fabio Di Gianantonio and Alex Marquez. And then we have just a couple of legends, Jorge Lorenzo and Valentino Rossi. There once was a time when there was a Jorge in Moto3, Moto2 and MotoGP. And we would pronounce it always wrong because we're not Spanish. But yeah, let's proceed. So guys, if you do not want to see this, but then just click off. Okay? I hope you guys are all gonna stay. Anyway, we all know the drill. It is the bloodbath, just starts, and then some other things. So, as the tributes stand on their podium, the horn sounds. Alex Rins runs away from the cornucopia. Joan Zarco runs away from the cornucopia. Juan Mir runs away from the cornucopia. Paul Espargaro runs away from the cornucopia. Fabio Di Gianantonio runs away from the cornucopia. Jack Miller grabs a jar of fishing bait while Brad Binder gets fishing gear. Takaki Nakagami overpowers Franco Morbidelli, killing him. That's our first death. Okay. Do not mess with the Japanese. Luca Marini grabs a shield, leaning on the cornucopia. Marco Bezzecchi runs away from the cornucopia. Alex Espargaro finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Jorge Lorenzo severely injures Alex Marquez and leaves him to die. Oof. That's 2 deaths. Francesco Bagnaia, the reigning world champion, runs away from the cornucopia. Raul Fernandez severely injures Miguel Oliveira, but puts him out of his misery. Did he just kill his own teammates? Oh my god. Enea Bastianini grabs a sword. Fabio Quartararo kills Valentino Rossi with a hatchet. Okay man, you just killed your teacher. Come on. What? Augusto Fernandez grabs a sword. Maverick Vinales runs away from the cornucopia. Marc Marquez grabs a shovel. Jorge Martin runs away from the cornucopia. This is already intense. And day 1. Gonna have something to drink. There we go. Day 1 in the Hunger Games. Alex Rins tries to sleep through the entire day. That's actually what they do when they have a night race. They actually sleep for the entire day if they don't have anything else to do. That's probably gonna happen this year because we have one night race, which is Qatar. Wait, they don't, do they? I mean, Qatar is not the start of the season. I am confused right now. Anyway, Brad Binder thinks about home, probably about his little brother. Joan Zarco travels to higher ground. Jack Miller discovers a cave. Luca Marini attempts to climb a tree but falls to his death. Ouch. So the Legend brothers are out now. Fabio Quartararo injures himself. I think that's like karma. I think that's karma. Kind of, for killing Valentino Rossi. First guy I was ever a fan of. From Italy. Marco Bezzecchi makes a wooden spear. Fabio Di Giannantonio constructs a shack. Jorge Martin tends to Juan Mir's wounds. Francesco Bagnaia searches for firewood. Aleix Espargaro tries to sleep through the entire day. Augusto Fernandez thinks about home. Marc Marquez sprains his ankle while running away from his old teammate Paul Espargaro. It's true, they were teammates last year. Jorge Lorenzo practices his archery. Maverick Vinales severely injures Enea Bastianini but puts him out of his misery. Oof. Takaki Nakagami diverts Raul Fernandez's attention and runs away. This is already quite intense. 6. Oh my goodness, 6. We have Franco Morbidelli from District 5. Alex Marquez from District 11. Miguel Oliveira from District 6. Valentino Rossi from District 12. Luca Marini from District 3. And Enea Bastianini from District 1. District 1. Let's continue. Night 1. Fabio Quartararo stays awake all night. Joan Zarco climbs a tree to rest. Juan Mir receives fresh fruit from an unnamed sponsor. Yeah, good. Fabio Di Giannantonio and Brad Binder tell stories about themselves to each other. Aw, that's cute, because they aren't from the same country. Fabio Di Giannantonio is Italian and Brad Binder is South African. So yeah, that's cool. Marco Bezzecchi and Aleix Espargaro tell stories about themselves to each other. Same thing, Italian, Spanish. Francesco Bagnaia begs for Augusto Fernandez to kill him, but he refuses, keeping Francesco Bagnaia alive. Respect. Paul Espargaro and Jorge Lorenzo huddle for warmth. Aww. Jack Miller and Marc Marquez hold hands. Aww. Takaki Nakagami stays awake all night. Raul Fernandez quietly hums. What would he be humming, actually? Would he be humming like a hummingbird? Not sure if they make sounds. Jorge Martin tries to treat his infection. Alex Rins tends to his wounds, and Maverick Vinales also tries to treat his infection. So far, the one with Paul Espargaro and Jack Miller, they've been the most wholesome one. It's like, aww. Day 2 in the Hunger Games. Aleix Espargaro chases Fabio Di Giannantonio. In case this isn't clear, this is just to see like whoever will be the champion next year or this year. So far, my 2 main contenders are still in. I'm not gonna say it because I said it last time when I was when I said like Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, and Charles Leclerc are my main contenders, and then the next round Lewis Hamilton was out, and I was disappointed. So I'm not gonna say who my contenders were until after the end. I know which ones are mine. But anyway. Marco Bezzecchi is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Marc Marquez chases Nakagami, probably on a Honda. Would be funny if he did chase him on the Honda. Jack Miller receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Fabio Quartararo receives Colleen water from an unknown sponsor. That's like a tongue twister. Fabio Quartararo receives fresh water from an unknown sponsor. That's a really big tongue twister. Hello Broken Tooth, welcome back to the stream. Maverick Vinales severely slices Brad Binder with a sword. Well, that's not a good side to... That's not a good thing to join into. Joan Zarco stalks Juan Mir. Raul Fernandez tries to sleep through the entire day. Paul Espargaro steals from Jorge Martin while he isn't looking. Francesco Bagnaia thinks about home. Augusto Fernandez and Jorge Lorenzo hunt for other tributes. And Alex Rins explores the arena. Only Brad Binder is out. That's disappointing. From District 8. Night 2. Jorge Matin attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful, so he sleeps without warmth. Jack Miller receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Alex Rins destroys Augusto Fernandez's supplies while he is asleep. Paul Espargaro and Takaki Nakagami sleep in shifts. Alex Espargaro receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. It must be part of his diet. How have you been? I have been well. I hope you have been well as well. Marc Marquez loses sight of where he is. Maverick Vinales fends Francisco Bagnaia, Raul Fernandez, and Johan Zarco away from his fire. This stuff is really good to practice my accents. Fabio Quartararo is awoken by nightmares. Joel Lorenzo and Juanme threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. What? I believe I've had this one once before. I think it was also in a MotoGP Hunger Games simulator thing. It was really weird. Fabio Di Gianantonio receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Marco Bezzecchi stays awake all night. Day 3. Alex Espargaro and Francisco Bagnaia split up to search for resources. Johan Zarco receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Fabio Di Gianantonio drives to high ground. Marco Bezzecchi picks flowers. Fabio Quartararo tends to Augusto Fernandez's wounds. Raul Fernandez tries to sleep for the entire day. Jack Miller explores the area. Takaki Nakagami stalks Maverick Vinales. There's been a lot of stalking going on. What's happening? Lots of stalking here. Paul Espargaro searches for firewood as well as Jorge Matin. And Marc Marquez practices his archery. He'll probably do it like upside down because that man is like the flexible person from The Incredibles. He's like that athletic that he can basically have it bent, like have his head between his knees, but have his knees completely straight, like have his legs like not bent at all. It is kind of concerning. But then again, that also causes a lot of dislocating from shoulders and stuff, which he's been suffering quite some time, ever since like COVID started and he had that horrifying crash. Two cannon shots can be heard, and that is Jorge Lorenzo and Juanme. Let's see everyone's status. So this District 12 is completely out. It's kind of like, you know, how it's going, really. So yeah. Wait, Fabio Quartararo. Oh yeah, he killed Rossi. All right. Yeah. I was like, how did he go on one? Night 3. Alex Espargaro is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. My room is super hot, so I don't need. My room is quite hot at night. So yeah, I always have warmth when I have sleep. When my boyfriend does that though, it's even warmer. Jorge Matin and Paul Espargaro sleep in shifts. Alex Rins and Augusto Fernandez hold hands. Aww, it's cute, not a wholesome moment. Marco Bezzecchi fends Takaki Nakagami, Fabio Di Gianantonio and Maverick Vinales away from his fire. Johan Zarco, Francisco Bagnaia and Fabio Quartararo get into a fight. Joan Sarko triumphantly kills them both. Why? Come on, I didn't even say who I had as my main contenders. And now they're both out. What the heck? If Marc Marquez wins, I am gonna cry. It takes a while for me to fake cry. I don't actually fake cry. I don't cry. I will cry if Lando Norris becomes world champion. I will. I mean, I said that if Mr. Verstappen would become champion, I would cry, but I didn't. I was too excited. Raul Fernandez tends to his wounds. Jack Miller tries to sing himself to sleep, and so does Marc Marquez. Day 4. Raul Fernandez dies from hypothermia. He didn't sleep with warmth. So yeah, that's common. Jack Miller's trap kills Augusto Fernandez. Alex Rins chases Marco Bezzecchi. Tired. Joan Sarko receives fresh fruit from an unknown sponsor. Fabio Di Gianantonio constructs a shack. Marc Marquez stalks Takaki Nakagami. There's been a lot of stalking. Why? Alice Espargaro steals from Pod Espargaro while he isn't looking. Jorge Martin chases Maverick Vinales. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Fabio Quartararo and Francesco Bagnaia. Raul Fernandez and Augusto Fernandez. Oh no, the Fernandez brothers are out as well. No. Marco Bezzecchi attempts to start a fire in night 4, but is unsuccessful. You can tell I'm tired. Alex Espargaro destroys Alex Rins' supplies while he is asleep. Jack Miller is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. But Espargaro sees fresh fruit from an unknown sponsor. Joan Sarko begs for Maverick Vinales to kill him. He refuses, keeping Joan Sarko alive. And the same thing happens between Takaki Nakagami and Fabio Di Gianantonio. Marc Marquez destroys Jorge Martin's supplies while he is asleep. Day 5 in the Hunger Games. Marco Bezzecchi dies of dysentery. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm confused. What does that mean? Let's ask Google. Dysentery. An infection of the intestines that causes diarrhea containing... Okay, we did not need to know that. Okay. Some form of infection that is in the intestines and it's really disgusting. Let's keep it at that. Jorge Martin hunts for other tributes. Jack Miller tries to sleep for the entire day. Joan Sarko, Alex Espargaro, Marc Marquez and Paul Espargaro raid Takaki Nakagami's camp while he is hunting. Maverick Vinales overpowers Alex Rins, killing him. Fabio Di Gianantonio camouflages himself in the bushes. He's the bushman. So Marco Bezzecchi and Alex Rins are out. Let's see how everyone's doing. So District 2, strong, District 4, and the rest is just about everywhere. Yeah. Let's continue. Night 5. I'm waiting for the bloodbath or the feast. Oh wait, bloodbath has been there already. I'm waiting for the feast. Fantastic. I actually made 2.1 liters last night for the February challenge. So yeah, that's really good. Hoi Martin Lucifer Various. Same thing for Johan Zarco. Maverick Vinales and Paul Espargaro hold hands. Aww, cute. Marc Marquez tends to his wounds. Takaki Nakagami goes to sleep. Fabio Di Gianantonio throws a knife into Alex Espargaro's chest. Oof. Jack Miller goes to sleep. The feast! The feast, everyone. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the family's tributes. From the tributes' families. Paul Espargaro, Johan Zarco, and Fabio Di Gianantonio get into a fight. Fabio Di Gianantonio triumphantly kills them both. That is karma for killing my 2 main contenders, Zarco. Jack Miller stabs Takaki Nakagami in the chest, in the back with a trident. Marc Marquez does the same to Maverick Vinales. And Hoi Martin is the only smart one to not go to the feast. Day 6. They're all together. They're like, let's all get together and hunt for other tributes. I'm confused. Like, I'm that confused. I'm starting to stutter. If someone clips that now, oh, I'm gonna die. No, I'm not gonna die. I'm probably gonna be pretty famous for saying that I am that confused. I'm starting to stutter. It's like, these guys are the only tributes left, and they're hunting for other tributes together. Like, what the heck? Anyway, Alex Espargaro, Paul Espargaro, Johan Zarco, Takaki Nakagami, and Maverick Vinales are out. Let's go. In night 6, Marc Marquez, Jack Miller, and Jorge Martin discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Fabio Di Gianantonio is awoken by nightmares. Okay, guys, before we continue, I want you guys to put in chat who you think is gonna win. It's gonna be Marc Marquez. So for Marc Marquez, you're just gonna put MM. No, wait, that's not gonna work. So yeah, how am I gonna do that? That's not working. I'm just gonna get notepad up, put this one back in F3, F11. So for Marc Marquez, I want you to put hashtag 63 because that's his racing number. For Jack Miller, I want you to put 43. For Jorge Martin, I want you to put a hashtag, I believe that was his number, hashtag 189. And for Fabio Digi, I'm just gonna put Dija. I want you to put a hashtag 49. Okay? So this is, come on. This is gonna be what you guys are gonna put in the chat. Who do you think is gonna win? Okay? Who do you think is gonna win? Put it in chat right now. I'll wait. Wish you could zoom in. Can I zoom in? Oh yes, I can zoom in. Control plus. Okay, so Control plus. Okay, guys, let me know in the comments or in the chat. Also in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube. Who do you think will win this Hunger Games? And after each round, we're just gonna go to another one. I'm actually gonna put this over here with my thing so we can continue. Okay, so my boyfriend says Marc Marquez. I do think Marc is gonna win. But let's go. Continue. Day 7. Marc Marquez chases Fabio Di Giannantonio. Jack Miller dies from thirst. And Joel Martin makes a wooden spear. So, everyone, say goodbye to old Jackie boy. And zoom in even more. So this is now your list. Do you think the same or not? The same or not? Just type same or not. Yeah, okay. Jack Miller's the only one down. And let's go. Night 7. Marc Marquez and Joel Martin tell stories about themselves to each other. And Fabio Di Giannantonio unknowingly eats toxic berries. So does that mean he's out? We'll see. Yes, Dija is out. So, yeah. Now we're gonna see Marc Marquez shoots a poisonous blue dart into Joel Martin's neck, slowly killing him. And that means that Marc Marquez is the winner of this Hunger Games. District 9. It must be about time. My dad was actually quite upset that he got 8 titles, and I think nowadays I was the winner too, so I got it again. Good. Yeah. I think my dad's actually going to be happy if Marc Marquez wins the title again. Because that 9 championship record has to be broken from Valentino Rossi. And because, like, Marc Marquez has been having bad luck since 2020. So yeah, has to be. So this is the placing. Yeah. Thank you for making my bad week better. Always there, Kaylee. I'm always there. The summary. Yeah. I love how it just says, like, no deaths occurred. Like, I'm still confused by... what was it? Yeah, I was still confused by one with, like, said, like, all of them, they hunt together to hunt for other tributes, but they were the only ones there. That's confused. So yeah, Fabio Di Giannantonio got the most kills. Yeah. Yes, my boyfriend is also there. Anyway, I hope you guys are ready for some ASMR. I'm gonna have to wash my hands before and after this, and I can only play with it for 10 minutes. Otherwise, it will go bad. So yeah. We are gonna do some ASMR, okay? Actually not gonna wash my, I am gonna wash my hands. I'll be back in a bit and then I'll go and play with slime. Do some ASMR. ASMR is fun. I actually found out it does do bubble pops and I'm super excited for the bubble pops. I want to know how it sounds, okay? I am still recording. I shouldn't be.